Yeah, I'm Nea. So, how to know what to do next? It's something that's on your mind all the time. Like year after year, you get the same thought, the same idea, and it doesn't change. That's what you need to do. And so many times it's like, I don't want to do that. I don't feel like doing it. But it's like, for example, 3 years ago when I started this channel, I was like, I've had this idea for 6 years of starting a YouTube channel. I had no idea why. I had no idea, like, what is my channel going to be about? That's why I didn't react when it was like repeatedly like on my mind for 6 years. And I was like, because I didn't understand why it always came to me. And then my world ended once again 3 years ago. So I was like, well, I might as well start the channel now. I don't know what it's going to, like, how it's going to affect my life. What's the point of starting this channel? But I just did it. I just felt like I kind of like knew about guidance that time. So that's why I did it. That's why I started this channel, because I maybe a year before that I started understanding that we are guided. And I understood that, okay, I am being guided to start a YouTube channel. So when you have the same idea, like from time after time, the same idea is on your mind, that's your guidance. You can receive, like, the same topic is on conversations you're having with people, and the same topic is on TV or movies or whatever, on songs. It's the same topic all the time. So that's your guidance. You need to do this. Preferably right now. Whatever just came to your mind. And we are being guided to move on our path. We're like constantly being guided what we need to do next. But we choose not to move forward. For 6 years, I didn't want to start a YouTube channel. I was like, there's no point. I don't understand why. Now I do. Now I do. I just started making the videos. I had no idea what they were going to be about. Because the first couple videos were just like, I was just talking about who I am. about my past life and but the thing is that there are sometimes they are like easy to do. It's like, oh, I've had this idea for a while, I'm gonna do this. It's like easy, it's not that hard. But sometimes they are like, for example, divorce. My ex-husband was like all red flags when I met him. I ignored them. I was guided by the red flags to move away from this person. I didn't do that. Then it took 3 years when something happened and I was like, I have to divorce this guy. And I didn't want to, so I didn't. And it took 4 more years until God destroyed that marriage. Because I didn't do it. I didn't take action when I was guided, when I had the opportunity. And when it's something like really important on your path, it doesn't matter if you choose to take action, God will take the action for you. Because He needs you to move on your path in your life. And when you don't, because it's like, it's very kind of like, He does it very gently at first. You just have this idea, I should go and take action towards this thing. And if you don't listen to the guidance when it's done gently, you will be guided like through other people. You will see other people doing things that you've had on your mind, but you haven't done that thing. And it's like, if you don't get the message, if you don't understand you're being guided, he starts speaking more loudly in your life. And there are things that are not kind of like time related. For example, when I turned 18 and I got my driver's license, I got this idea of going to drive a taxi. And I told my mom, and she was like, no, that's too dangerous and all these negative stuff. And she kind of, every time I had this idea, now I know that these ideas came from God. My mom stopped me from doing that. But it doesn't matter if it's supposed to be on my path. It's gonna come again. And like more than 10 years after that, I had this idea of becoming a taxi driver. And I was like, wow, like, why did it come to my mind again? Maybe I should go through with it. And the thing is that I wasn't supposed to like, I was only supposed to learn a few things of that experience. I took the course, and I worked as a taxi driver for maybe 3 months. I was like, no, this is not for me. And after a few years after that, I understood what I needed to learn from that experience. But the thing is that the same thing happened with my friend asked me when I was about 20. My friend asked me to come to the massage therapist school where he was working at the time. And I told my mom, and she was like, no, you can't work as a masseuse. And it took like 8 or 9 years, and it came to my mind again. Like it came, like God brought this kind of situation in my life that I was like, I'm gonna be a masseuse. So when the guidance comes from the universe, and when you are supposed to do that thing in your path during this lifetime, it's never going to change. It's always the same. You will get the same guidance, the same message year after year until you take action towards that thing. And it doesn't matter if it's going to be like forever. It's all about taking action when you are guided to take action in this direction. And sometimes when you are not taking the action that's going to change your life, then God will do it for you. For example, the divorce I didn't want. But yeah, so it's repeated in your life, the same message, the same guidance. It's always the same. It doesn't change. But when you take action towards that thing, it has done its work in your life, that guidance, and it will move away. And yeah, sometimes we learn the lesson we were supposed to learn from that experience in later years. It doesn't always come, the answers and the lessons are not always learned at that time when you are having the experience. Sometimes it takes years to understand what did I benefit from that experience, what did I learn, how can I use it in the future. But the thing is that it's always the same. The message is always the same, and it doesn't matter where you get the message, if it's just planted in your head. But your life will be much easier, much lighter when you take action, like when you receive the message. And it's like God announces himself twice. When I started understanding that I am being guided. I always, when I had, for example, I had this idea planted in my head, and I'm like, I want 3 confirmations. I want to see it like on TV or hear it from somebody's mouth in the bus or whatever. But I want, in the physical realm, I want 3 confirmations, and then I will take the action. And I got the 3, and I took the action. And that's how I've been moving on my path. But you can take action when you just have the idea. When God gives you the idea, you take action towards it. You're gonna make your life so much easier when you take immediate action, or when you hear the same topic or hear the same word twice, then take action towards that. How does this relate in like to my life? Like, why is this topic coming to me all the time? So it's your guidance. You're supposed to understand how you are being guided with this topic. Yeah, nowadays I sometimes ask for confirmation, but mostly I just understand what I need to do next. I just get the idea and I take action towards it, and if I'm unsure, then I ask for the confirmation, and when I feel confident enough, then I take action towards that thing. But it doesn't mean, like I said, it doesn't mean it's forever. For example, I was running away from that guy, my ex-husband. When I first saw him, I knew that he's going to like get my head messy. And I was running away. I was avoiding him. I wasn't going to places where he was. I was running away. And then I had this really strong guidance to take action. And I asked his number from a friend, and the rest is history. But anyway, it's like I usually have been running away from things that God wants me to do. And like I said, my mom always said like, no, you can't do that. And I was like, okay, I won't. Because it's a lot more easier to not to do those things. Stay in your comfort zone and not to listen your guidance, not to follow your guidance. But like I said, if it's necessary, God will make sure your world ends. And you will do that thing whether you like it or not. So if you want an easier life, you take action and you are first guided. You can ask for confirmation, but the thing is that the message is always the same. The only thing in this world that you can rely on is change. Everything's changing all the time. The seasons are changing, your body is changing, your moods are changing, every single thing is changing all the time. But your guidance stays the same. The message from God stays the same. Take action and make your life easy and simple. You don't have to do it the hard way. But it's about free will, so it's about free will. So even though I don't want to do those things I'm guided to do, I've learned that I only suffer when I don't do the things I'm guided to do. So that's when I am willing to do the things even if I don't like it. There are so many things I didn't want to do, but I had to do because I knew I was guided to do those things. I didn't want to do those things, but I wanted to follow my guidance. Because your life gets so much easier when you take action, when you are guided to take action towards whatever it is. Whether you like it or not. But yeah. I think that's about it. Well, I hope you feel guided to take action to the thing that is on your mind right now. And you go and take action no matter what. This is your life. This is your path. That's all that matters. You. Okay, bye.